Site under their controls, they look to try to go for this plan, but word.exe do not want to allow that to happen. Forsaken is just running at them, managing to find one. Ash ready it back. Forsaken with a second, something getting a piece of the pie.
Last player standing.
And suddenly we find ourselves now in the 1v1. The tap's coming through, but Foxy finds the headshot. Is Gen G continuing in pistol dominance. Didn't drop one yesterday. It looks like they're looking to stick to the same script here.
Just kind of a rock, paper, scissors in the game plan there. word.exe space, taking contact.
Oh, it's going to be a raised tiles crunch. Get the hunt reveal. Foxy 9 completely blinded up. Didn't know where he was going. He's deep into the spawn here. Does get spotted out though. Flick not going to connect. Texture chasing forward. Ooh. Getting rewarded for it. Is he ready for this peek from Forsaken though? The answer is no. Gets the kill. Jiggles back out with a TP. Player's still going to be spotted. Map control firmly in the hands of word.exe.
They've done a really nice job with this one. You know he's going to be right there. You're suspecting that somebody's going to try to back him up. Ash cut off Jing.
One enemy remaining.
Cannot do it.
Spike down.
Pushes out,
B.
barrel stuffs. Ash gets taken down. Karan now needing to clutch. Finds the first, but Forsaken will once again get the better of him. That's 3 in a row now for word.exe.
Yeah, these are some nice calls now starting to come through for word.exe. Forsaken putting the team on his back now. 12-8 in the kill count. The only one that's positive in that department. And he is setting the team up nicely. Just plays that angle again. So patient on the Omen.
One enemy remaining.
Really impressed with his ability. I mean, it shouldn't surprise anyone. He can play any agent at the highest levels because he is who he is. But take map control. Obviously, the Viper's Pit helps here. Make sure that mid is unassailable. Forsaken finds a really big kill there from screens and then repositions away from the paint shells that was coming his way. It makes Kiko pay. It's a 3K to boot. That's going to ring out a time out from Team Liquid.
Showstopper now.
And he's got a Phantom. He's one of the ones with a rifle. So certainly doable. They're stacking through mid. They're taking a look. And Team Liquid trying to obscure their numbers.
Shots flying through here, but his heavy presence in mid. Numbers advantage ends up winning out. Jing dead. Weapon to be recovered from Forsaken off screen. He pitches in from behind, works his way across towards tiles, tucks into the corner, and he's out to Camo!
Spike down mid.
No idea what hit him. Death from behind is Serial. Can barely even exit B main. word.exe out of Team Liquid.
He lurks and they're just not ready for it. They have no idea. And then he TPs into the corner after getting stunned by the relay bolt. Camo, no clue until it's too late. Unbelievable.
Player standing.
He TP'd past the tripwire initially so that he didn't reveal his presence. And that is going to bring out just in cruise control. Forsaken with this Odin. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my word. Oh, Nas just walks into it.
One enemy remaining.
They're just watching Forsaken mow him down. Something still has the dimensional drift. Hasn't really had an opportunity to use it because the rounds are basically over in the first 10 seconds. Trying to TP him forward.
A lot of aggressive space taken off of this one. The wall raised. He's just going to go pushing forward. Finds one, finds two. Cutting him down. The paranoia now going to be sent next on to the 3 remaining players. Aftershock try to create some space. They deny the weapon grab here. Jerome could pretty much tell the story because you're going to be anticipating that all these players are going to be remaining together. But oh, just what a stop. That blind dart through.
30 seconds
I think it
left.
does get clipped by that one, but then TP's forward, up into the smoke. Does he check down? Gets the reveal on the mountain though. We'll be able to hound him down. My God, Forsaken. Gets himself a third, but Jordan being able to fight back for a little bit more, but now finds himself all alone still. Tagged down to 33.
Thrifty.
And as he swoops out the fire, we'll find the final kill to confirm the MasterCard Thrifty and keep us tied at 5-5.
What a way to get on the board for Forsaken. Finds his first 3 kills with a Bucky.
I thought he was going to ace with it.
I did too for a second. I thought when he starts pushing that corner, I'm like, oh boy, the Bucky ace. This Masters will have everything if he pulls that off. That's a hell of a round for word.exe. And we've seen them do that. Usually it's with the judge and a little bit of a stronger bind. Jiggle Peak spotted.
I'm trying to get a catch, but trying to get the Neon, gonna prove to be difficult, and the Showstopper doesn't actually go deep enough, otherwise it might have actually been able to find him. The decay was there. Divide though, pushing forward onto the east side, able to find one. Forsaken comes off with another pucky elimination. So Spike gets ready to be planted. Trying to be at one, audio list just sending out the flashes, the quick pivot across over towards the C side comes through. Forsaken trying to chase, has upgraded to a Vandal. Wants to try to catch them off guard. Corner plant, the push forward, right here, into their open arms!
Spike down, C.
Forsaken.
Valen's got his ult.
Playing it so intelligently, and you're right, Valen does have the from the shadows.
Grab the
Wants to
spike.
try to get the shot there on the Jing. He's unable to do so. They know exactly where he's at. Patman on the corner swing. In perfect position, as we are perfectly balanced 6-6 at the half.
Switching
A
sides.
phenomenal back and forth from both of these teams. You have to love the adjustments. You have to love what you're seeing from both squads. Really putting on a good show here. Some great fundamentals, some great individual plays, some great lurking. That is exactly what you wanted out of this matchup.
High stress environment. We're going to get ready to send it down. Yinsu is standing
Sentinels, and
by
they could just crumble at a moment's notice. Flash avoided. Jing is there, but he's going to be taken out. No one to deal with a haunt over the shoulder.
And that's
commits into it.
That's such a valuable weapon to upgrade to as well.
Rolling Thunder now is available. Lays siege now to the other side of things, but it did not catch up with the buy. Propped up on a perch of his own making.
He's been so
Over the
good.
smoke.
He's been so good with these walls.
And now he's going for a little bit more. Slowed himself in the
But-
process, can't really overstep.
Bang's paranoia here is amazing when the retake begins.
The re-flank occurring. Forsaken going walkabouts with something himself. Smokes are going to be dropped down here. Patience is called for from word.exe themselves. Slow and close. Trying to play time and bait out these shots potentially for them. The range is going to do a lot. Right now, with the stinger in hand, finally deals with it again. The trap is triggered all the way from the side. word.exe is there, he's stopping this train. It's looking so damn unlikely. And it's up to the captain, it's up to John. Stinger in hand. Flash, he's got a bullet. The supplement, he's going to run him down. It's a full stack. For word.exe, there's no stopping this train. No stops to be made. Not even for Sens City.
What an incredible way to see the match end. John did what he could, and Forsaken is just twirling around.
We're gonna need a word.exe round. Gonna need someone to step up, and it looks like something wants to try and trailblaze his way forward. Good info. 2 spotted, and the rest now filling behind that.
So whether or not they were trying to set up for potentially a paranoia there.
Oh, the paranoia was fine on one, but it doesn't quite juicy. Still standing, still breathing. Forsaken gonna find the trade out towards Lightor. Nice from word.exe. Unwilling to relent on the site now. Spring and what? Oh my God, what a shot. Couldn't get the second. Forsaken wants this. YU, a 1v3. This would be something special. But a lifeline for word.exe. Jump spot towards street, that's from Divide. Time's been bought, couldn't get the punish fast enough. And now they know the position. The cross should be the death of YU. I say should. Yeah, they're not giving him an inch here. Very well handled by word.exe in the end. They had to keep their cool there.
Almost a lifeline here in terms of the bigger picture. Brings it within 1. Not allowing Wolves to really sit back on their laurels and rely on these ultimates. Getting so sloppy on that first kill. The paranoia almost setting things in motion, but Forsaken just
Heroics there.
just absolutely bulldozing his way onto site.
Those were your last words.
Oh God. I mean, Divide just... He does get caught playing ahead there. That is one thing that's worked in their favor. He tried to lean a little forward, gets punished. But Forsaken, the Guardian in this one, keeping them at bay. And look at who slipped towards the site in the meantime. Jing still here, doing the dance, does it well, takes down another. Forsaken popping up with 20 seconds. The leader for the Wolves side has to stand and he can't. Falls to Forsaken at 8-4. Such a commanding scoreline.
Really is. Wolves' resilience will be tested once more to try and come back here. I said 7-5, doable 8-4. I mean, it's a pistol round 2 potentially that makes this such a huge deficit to come up against.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out now for Wolves. This is a tough scenario. Paper-X, singular in their goal, eyeing up that grand final, but they're not there yet. One more half stands in their way.
Knocks him out.
7 rounds in a row for Paper-X here. Fnatic just making too many mistakes on the defense side. Kayak kind of whiffs a little bit in this opener, doesn't land a single bullet on Jing. And then Boaster chooses the worst time to drop from high ground to low ground. As this smoke dissipates, he's choosing to walk forwards. Not accurate to hold that smoke as it leaves the Paper-X players in the open. Small errors. And Paper-X thought it was a mid push, realized it wasn't, so now they're exploring mid themselves.
Just in the shoulder. Forsaken, that is a ballsy TP. Out wide, off angle played.
Could be on Kayak
Forsaken.
here. Could be on Kayak over towards A. You see Jing is making his way towards it, but all 3 players on Paper-X
30 seconds
trying to make
left.
their own individual timing play.
Forsaken is caught one. Can they catch the next? Crashes! Topples! The caught access towards it, but still, it's B main control for Fnatic. It should be in a good spot for it. Site needs to be cleared out here. In through the back of the side, it's going to be that plant.
10 seconds left.
Watch for Lion to a lot of it as the curtain drops. So does Alpha. Rocket to your feet, you cannot stop this team. When Paper-X get going, there's no denying them. And Kayak will try everything. But 8-4 is where we leave it.
The train took a little while to get going here on Sunset, but then it just plowed through Fnatic. A 3v5 that they turn around with a brilliant lurk play. Again, a great idea of what to do, a great call on it, found the perfect timing. Forsaken looks amazing here. He's even overtaken Divide.
Unreal scenes so far. While that was occurring, something was the only player holding top mid. He's gone. Kai takes him out. Forsaken responds. Paranoia is going to be sweeping forwards as well, putting a bit of pause into the step of Fnatic. Slow as they go. Time to be taken. Crashes the one with a spike here, and he's going to be dropping it into Forsaken's lap. Full control here. This is the round that's gone a bit skew with Fnatic. They need a miracle. They need it now. The random spam. It's been picked up, but Jing is straight there. Bullet to the body of Alpha. There's not much left that they can really do from this spot. Paper-X up to 9.
And Forsaken does such a great job holding market, forcing Fnatic to pay for every inch they take in blood. Even though something falls, Forsaken is not willing to give this up. Even with a drone in his face, he chooses to challenge, to fight.
1 enemy remaining.
And then catches even a timing on Crashy.
Don't mess with me, bro! Don't mess with me, okay?
But round 3?
Yeah, bonus round. When you least expect it. Quick little glide and dash to the side. Fights to be had. Jing, he loses his out. Instant dismissal. Alpha, you might be getting a bit overzealous there with a stun's ricocheting. It's random spam. Over the shoulder, finding that gap. Something snaps down and Boaster's done. Pings it out as well. I think even spotting out that they did invest into that operator.
Yeah, so they might be expecting that Fnatic will go back and try to recover that over towards B.
Where's that one going?
I mean, I don't think
Surely
that
not thinking
Kayak's
about
ever
it.
going to actually take that one. Certainly not with Divide watching it like a hawk.
No.
Alpha took a lot of spam when he was trying to get a little more aggressive and push his luck in A main. So it's going to be tough for him to get too much impact this round, probably on Kayak.
The connector. Both. Okay, well, Forsaken is doing a lot of work.
Last player standing.
Deadlifting that portion of the map and taking it fully away from Fnatic. And yeah, Alpha's like, wait a second.
Go, go, go!
I mean, his job here might just be to try to collect the
Yeah.
operator and something.
Exactly.
He's got it on lock. Dealt with Boaster early on.
And it's
Closes
pinged out, so
down.
he was aware of it even. We just saw there, obtained the upgrade of himself. So there's going to be a defensive operator now to worry about if you are Fnatic.
And I think they might have just given a really lovely gift over to the defenders.
Spike down A.
It's a questionable decision, I think, from Boaster. Especially the way that he was trying to get set up with the op.
Not far behind him, a bit of spam into the back of the box. This is it. Play for OT, play for map 5. All on the line for them. Something with the exit all the way out. Alpha's all the way in. And Chronicle just drops them in their tracks. Alpha cleans up Boaster. Left reeling.
But the two huge players from Fnatic dropped. Chron and Alpha gone. Fnatic are going to have to try to close with only Kayak and Crashies.
It rebounds. Paybreak's looking to stay alive in this map. Fnatic want to send it that much deeper. TPs all around, sowing chaos into the mix. Crashies deep in the seas and a Haunt on top of it. Yuto could not be even better there. But stops to the side. Batman double dashing in. We are going the distance.
PaperX forced to dig so deep. And it's the leader Forsaken who leads by example to get 4 on the board and push them through to OT.
You can kill me.
Batman as well though, hitting a great flick on the Crashies. And Crashies knows he should have been good for that. 5 in a row, but 5 is where it stops for Fnatic.
Lambert dealt with the paranoia, sweeps forwards, Alpha. Playmaker once more, him and Chronicle. It dropped the PaperX players like flies. 2. Something and Forsaken left to pick up the pieces of a round that's just not gone their way.
30 seconds left.
So much space though given to these two on PaperX, and we've seen what they can do in difficult spots. Would be a magical conversion of a 2v4.
Cover going out.
Everything that Something and Forsaken could have dreamed of. And these 4 players from Fnatic looking simply to play spoiler.
Peace. Something, he's looking for any sort of kill he can claim.
Cover going
Risky
out.
business. And Fnatic gonna play this one smart. Patience is there, but a paranoia. Hold on, you out with your hands. Forsaken, he's ISO'd the fights. And Something is wrecking them from on high. PaperX do it all.
PaperX, the Pacific Princes without a crown, they finally have their trophy. Denying the greatest team of all time and becoming legends themselves.
Sweat and tears all the way to the end. But the time is nigh for the prince that was promised to finally be crowned. PaperX, your Masters Toronto champions!
A 1,064 days since PaperX's first chance at lifting a trophy. My God, how sweet it must taste.
We're about to present our MVP bracelet, so Leo, I'm gonna let you take the floor.
It is my honor to present this beautiful and special bracelet. The MVP award is about the one player who rose above all others. This player has been a foundational member of the PRX roster since February of 2021. He's dominant across multiple roles. He's also the first Indonesian player to win a VCT global event. Please give it up to the Masters Toronto MVP, F0RSAKEN!
F0RSAKEN with the MVP bracelet. Across these years of competing, playing up to 21 of the 26 available agents that Valorant has to offer. And it took all this time to now get the MVP bracelet and also his first international trophy here at Valorant. Leo, thank you so much. F0RSAKEN, this looks really heavy.
It's very heavy.
So you're gonna have to hit the gym somewhere. Actually, show me those biceps. Show the crowd what you've been working on. enough muscle to also lift your first ever trophy.